Brian Ross and John Miller, who've been all over the story of the investigation and how it's proceeding on all the different fronts and ran through it for you a moment ago, pointed to the fact that so much of it is centered on the state of Florida, that there were terrorists in this country for more than a year getting pilot training, and 2 of the suspects that have been identified by federal authorities were trained at a Huffman flying school, which is in Venice, Florida. Antonio Mora has gone down there this morning and has one of the directors of that school with him. Antonio?
Charlie, that is where I am here in Venice, Florida, and I am joined by Rudy Deckers, who's the owner and the chief executive officer of Huffman Aviation. And you had described them as strange birds. Was there anything suspicious about them?
Well, no, the only thing is that these people from these countries, like the Middle East, are always a little bit different. We leave them alone. They come here to train. We do more of these people from the Middle East. They were not socializing with anybody of us.
Have you ever had any other students that stood out from the Middle East in particular?
Well, as I said before, they're strange birds to us anyway. They have a different belief, a different behavior. We have more students from the Middle East, and we always are by themselves.
But you have hundreds of students here every year, not that many from the Middle East.
No, a couple of them every 2-3 months.
And the training you give them is on single-engine, simple planes?
Oh, very simple planes. Planes like you can see behind us, single-engine, light multi-engine planes, nothing to be capable of to fly a jet.
Now, this is the kind of plane that you fly. Do you think you're capable? You've got many, many years of experience. Would you be capable of moving a 757 or
I fly occasionally in the back seat, in the back in these airlines, and I think by myself, oh, I wish I could fly for a minute this, but there's no way. There's no way. The systems are different. It's hydraulic. If you steer straight and you keep it at altitude, maybe you're able to do a little bit, but they had to descend. They had to change the speeds. There's no way, in my opinion.
All right, Rudy. Rudy Deckers of Huffman Aviation, we thank you for joining us this morning. I know you
You're
were
welcome.
shocked. This whole community is shocked, as is the rest of the country, but in particular here to know that these terrorists lived in their midst. Charlie, Diane?